Oh, why don't you start first?
Okay. Hi, this is Logan Evans speaking.
大家好，我的名字叫翔宇。
And together, we're going to explore Chinatown, International District.
今天我们在美国的美丽城市西雅图，正准备去西雅图的华人区去看一看。
Welcome to Seattle, everyone. Oh, here we are sitting at Kent Station in downtown Kent, down in China, back in Wuhan. What are the bus stations like? So first, let's give a good look around here. We've got, we've got a street. We have absolutely a street, 2 lanes. We have kind of a bus entry lane, some spaces down here. We have a kind of bus space here where the bus can loop around, you know, that kind of deal. And there's a train line right there. There's a rail line. All right, so anyhow, back in China, what was it like, Wu?
I think it was very different. Like at the center of every major intersection, there would be like an island just dedicated to like a bus stop. And when you first go into the island, you first swipe your card, then you go into this waiting stop and wait for a bus to come. And there's doors around like the side of the island to just wait for a bus when it arrives. And when the bus arrives, the doors just automatically open and you just get on the bus and go. Also, another interesting fact is that in China, there's special lanes just dedicated for a bus, so it's much faster and easier and more efficient to travel.
Those lucky bastards. So, do you think this is the case across like every Chinese city?
Yes, absolutely.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, now, just to pause an idea, why is it that China has this really great bus infrastructure and we don't? Why do you think?
I think it's mostly because of population. I mean, US doesn't really have as much population as China, so I think it's mostly the population.
So they really focus on like their mass transit more than we do?
Yeah, because like not everyone in China has cars, and most people like to use public transportation, and that's why they try to promote it.
Okay, yeah, versus here, you know, we have a population that's been driving for, I don't know, the better part of a century. Mass mobility, and I mean, we don't really have much public infrastructure, so... Yeah, okay, yeah, that follows. Solid. Signing out. Alright everyone, and here we are at the Gates of Good Fortune here in Chinatown, or the International District. Now, they say International District because, well, honestly, it's a diverse place. You have Japanese, Filipinos, Koreans, of course, a wide variety of Asians, but of course the dominant population here is Southern Chinese, Hakka, Mao, Cantonese, Tong.
大家好，我们来到西雅图的华人区。我现在正在西雅图华人区这个门这里，可以看后面这座大门。然后现在我们准备找一个地方吃一下中餐，所以我们也带你们看看西雅图的景色。Alright, film the scenery.
Yeah. Oh, film scenery? Yeah. Now, one kind of interesting thing about this is we call it the Tang Society. So historically, our settlers here in Chinatown, they're, Tang, and Tang was the name for the Chinese dynasty. So Tang is the name for the Chinese dynasty that settled, that cultivated southern China. So of course, when these people move from this part, they refer to themselves as the Tang. And they come here to America and they go, we go, who are you people? Where are you from? They say, I am Tang, you know, I'm from Tang. And they create societies, these whole community centers that are like, picture it like I'm gonna cross the street. So, as I was saying, one really neat thing here about these Tang societies is think of it like a community center and a culture center, but also like a bank, an investment and a loan society. So these people, these Southern Chinese, banded together in like a secret society mafia brotherhood where they'd help each other, fend for each other, give each other like good loans, help each other build businesses. And it was all these combined cultural activities mixed with business, economy, and, well, living that helped build the Chinatown around us today. This is true for the entirety of the West Coast. Of course, you know, Seattle prides itself on its international district, but San Francisco and Vancouver utterly wipe the floor with us. These are gargantuan mega cities, the Chinatowns that are, I mean, roughly the size of Seattle itself. Just nuts, really. Sure.
大家好，这是西雅图的美丽的华人区的景色。你可以看到这个亭里，这是建了这个亭之后，是想祭祀中国的美色。
All right, and here we are at the restaurant we're going to eat at. This is the Mongolian hot pot. Now, there's something interesting about this. If you guys notice that fun sheep figure right there, this is called Mongolian hot pot because the company comes from Inner Mongolia, the Batu region. This is a province in northern China. Now, anyhow, the Little Sheep Group is a multi-billion-dollar corporation. Actually, they were sold recently to Yum Yum, and due to antitrust business, they had to pay like a $469 million fine or something to the Chinese government. So anyhow, this company is so good, they got fined $500 million for, you know, being gargantuan. So now, this hot pot business, Mongolian hot pot, it's not really Mongolian per se. It's from Jin Dynasty, which was a northern Chinese group who were like kind of horse nomad barbarians and kind of just northern Chinese. Well, it became so famous that it spread to southern China. And then, of course, when the Mongols took over, it spread all over China. So we call it Mongolian hot pot, even though it's really more like northern Chinese, pan-Chinese kind of funness. And now it's here. And now to pass it on to Wu.
Well, let's walk around. Here on.
And here we are about to enjoy our fine hot pot. Now here we have a lovely oyster mushroom, some green cabbage over here. I swear to God, I think that's lamb of some sort. I'm pretty sure it's a lamb shoulder. We have our bamboo hearts. I'm really excited for this. Beef, chili sauce of some sort, cilantro, I believe, green onion. Green onion, maybe? Yeah. Here, I don't even remember what we got. I assume, once again, lamb or probably beef. I think this is beef. And, of course, oyster mushrooms. More oyster mushrooms. God's gift to the world.
大家好，我们这时候正在吃一个火锅，到一个火锅餐厅去准备吃火锅。现在你们可以看我们的火锅，它正在烧。
Look at this little flower. I'm totally going to eat it. 谢谢。
更多的肉来了，你看这里我们有牛肉，有猪肉，有牛肉，有孜然，有芹菜，有豆腐，正准备上。
Okay. Oh. I love lamb. I love lamb so much. When I eat it, it makes me feel like a horse nomad. Out of my homeland in the plains, herding my sheep, eating my sheep, wearing my sheep. Full cycle. And plus, it was really good with spicy sauce. Beyond all that, though, mushrooms.
You're talking to yourself.
大家好，这时候火锅已经煮好了，就可以看到。我让我尝一尝这个火锅。
Or I would buy you.
Don't buy
For your first birthday.
挺好吃的，但主要是我喜欢吃更辣的，我喜欢吃四川的火锅，所以这个火锅也是那么辣。
Well, we finished our fantastic Mongolian hot pot. It was so hot, in fact, that I basically been slowly like stripping off layers. But yeah, we stopped for bubble tea at a famous bubble tea place, Ambrosia. I mean, newspapers all over the wall, pretty radical. I've got here my red bean bubble tea, because red bean is the way to go. It's my favorite Chinese kind of dessert. And Wu here with a fine mango shake. We're now on the way to Cao Cao's. Cao Cao is, well, honestly, so you know they say when in Rome, well, when in Chinatown, I better buy a pound or two of their barbecue pork. How do we say that? We are inside Cao Cao. Wonderful place. We've been here for literal years, and I'm so excited for this barbecue pork. Got our barbecue pork. It's looking beautiful. Let me just show you guys below it how beautiful this is. This is what barbecue pork should look like. Rich, fatty, delicious. I'm bringing 2 pounds of this bad baby home. And now we're going to hunt for our bus. Now here in Seattle, normally you use the tunnel systems like you're a bunch of mole people. But the tunnels are currently closed for repairs. So instead, we're going to hike our way through Seattle until we find the right bus station. Toodaloo, everyone! 再见!
好，再见大家！我们这时候准备坐车回到我们的家了。我们今天在西雅图玩得非常开心。我们在西雅图的华人区吃到火锅和我刚才也在一个店买了几个蛋挞吃。但今天就是这样。哦，正好这时候你可以看看西雅图的景点。这里就是西雅图，美国。这是一个橄榄球场的前面。好，那大家再见了。我一定要 wave to say goodbye。